let's go. I had a dog, right? And when I came here, and the dog, he was like really awesome dog. You know, he was like, funny things. I got him from a shady man in my country, and then he was like, this guy was extremely shady. You know, he was like selling dogs in the street, all nonchalant, all shady looking asshole. And apparently he ripped off my dog because he ripped off my dad because the dog was part wolf and part normal. I forgot, husky. I think it was a husky. It was husky and part wolf, and it was fucking cool because his eyes was like, you know, his eyes had a little had a. If any of you have seen the movie Balto, whatever, Balto. The one with the dog who like he's a dog who like helps sled races and helps move things from places to places. If any of you seen that movie, you know like that's exactly what my dog looked like. And I'm like, as a kid, I'm like fucking awesome. You know, I'm happy that I have that kind of dog. I had that kind of dog. And then then when I came here, that's what I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get to that point when I came into this country, right, I had to leave the dog behind. And this dog was literally, he was like a member of my family. My dad loved him. He hated my sister, which I'm happy about because I don't like my sister that much either. But you know, whatever. So he hated my sister. He was okay with my mom, but he loved both me and my dad, and I was cool. I actually like that thing. I like the way he was, you know. But out of everybody, he loved my dad the most because my dad spoiled the fuck out of him. Every time we had like food, like real food, right? They would give. I mean, my dad would literally start going to the kitchen and cook for that dog, you know. And when it came to us, he barely cooked. It was my mom who mainly cooked all the time for me and my sister. But when it came to the dog, it was mainly my dad who took care of him. Secret room, awesome. Did not even know this. Cool as shit. But you know, okay, so they had a great relationship, and it was pretty sad because we couldn't bring him over here. And apparently he had because we left him with my grandma and like we left him from my family from Bolivia, you know, to take care of them so they can take care of them. But they just didn't take care of him because they didn't love him because, you know, it's not their dog, and they're like, oh, what the fuck. And eventually every night they told us like every night that dog always howled, and you know, all depressed, like was just always howled, you know, always cried at night. And I'm like every time I listen to this, I'm like, I just regretted not bringing that dog over here, and it really makes me sad because he was such a good friend of mine. I mean, he wasn't a good friend of mine. He was like really good. He was such a great dog. He took care of both me and my sister. Like literally, he took care of us. Like he would actually, you know. Because when we were kids, my mom like worked a lot. When she didn't have time to take care of us, she mainly left us to babysitters. So the babysitters didn't give two shits about us, you know. And that dog, like literally, he would actually come play with us and stuff like that. And just cheer me up when I was a kid, you know. I never felt alone when I had him on my side, you know. And I think that's how like most people who have pets feel like, you know. They never feel alone every time they have a pet, you know. And that's really good, you know. And the type of dog he was a loyal ass dog. He would be loyal. Like this dog was like extreme loyalty. But he mainly showed that loyalty to my dad because one time my dad came drunk, and then the dog actually assisted him. My dog literally came downstairs and he assisted him all the way to his room, even though he was drunk. And just, it's an amazing dog, you know. I mean, for a dog to be able to assist a human being to get up, it's just really amazing. But what was I getting at? So yeah, I was like I was saying, the dog later on. I mean, after he only after 6 months, you know, my grandma couldn't take care of him, so he sent him somewhere else, and then he sent him to like to live somewhere else, you know. I'm trying to remember where he lived. I think he went to one of my uncles. Lived with one of my uncles, but again, you know, the dog kept howling. The neighbors kept, oh, you know, shut the fuck up, man, shut the dog up, you know. And since there was nobody to actually take care of him, and nobody wanted him anymore, they just put him down. And once I heard that, I'm like, you know, I mean, he's just not bothering anyone. He's just sad, God's sakes. And the thing is, for for why we couldn't get him is because we just moved to America, you know, and in America you don't come like and live into a big ass house or anything like that. No, you know, you start out small, and we didn't. We lived in like it was hard enough for me and my family to survive in the beginning in America, you know, and we just couldn't afford to bring a dog in, and then just and you know, and the fact that pissed me off the most is that they couldn't not take care of the dog that my family, you know, my grandma, my aunt, and all of them, they couldn't take care of the dog for not even a year. No, it's just a matter of months. Took care of it. But and the funny thing is that each of them also have dogs of their own, you know, and I never understood why couldn't they just take care of that dog, you know, for a little while, and then because after a year, you know, me and my family became more successful in America. You know, we actually, my mom actually had a more stable job, so did my dad and everything. You know, we were going to school already, and it was just everything was good, you know. And then, and I always thought to myself, if it was only one more year, if he only could have lasted for a little bit longer, you know, he could have still been with us. I could have still had my dog. But and sadly, though, you know, once he told me that he had been put down, I literally cried because that's depressing. Having one of your like really close friends find out that they died just because nobody wanted him, and you know, and I really hated myself, and once I heard that news, because I told myself, you know, my dog was always there to make me laugh, to always take care of me, and then I couldn't be there for him at that moment when he actually needed us, and you know, I feel like that's a really big moment that actually made me grow up, and that's why I got a second dog, and then and when this second dog died, you know, I was actually kind of happy that I mean, I wasn't happy that he died, but you know, I was okay with his death. I didn't really blame myself that much for his death, you know, because he was old, and I was always there for my dog. You know, I was always there for this dog, you know, and but sadly, you know, nobody lives forever, and my dog Alfie, which I named this one after, died and a little months ago. So he was old. He died at the age of 15. It seems like you know, 15, it's like a teenager now, but in dog years, you know, pretty old already. And so far, I'm thinking to myself, I don't think I'll get any pet anytime soon. You know, I don't think I'll get a new pet. First of all, because I'll be really busy, since I will be starting college around next year, and I'm just like trying to finish off senior year. And I'm just gonna start going to college and then just fuck with that. Hey, fucking die. God damn, I'm out of mana again. I'll get mana. But yeah, Can he die? Can he die?
I don't have enough mana.
I don't have enough mana. Now you do. But yeah, like I'm gonna be really extremely busy. Like, you can't carry it. Yeah, you can't carry it. I knew it. You can't carry it. You can't carry shit nowadays. So mean towards you. Let's go in. Oh man, 2 hours. 2 hours and 17 minutes. Oh god, stretching. I think that's where I'm gonna go fight teleport. Okay, I'm finally. It's the part where I get to fight that asshole. Let me heal up really quick. Let me get my spells ready. Let's fucking do this now. Ready, Alfie? Let's go fucking tear shit up. Oh, that's a cool looking monster. Oh, that's a monster? You're very ugly. Oh shit. Die. Damn it, I'm out of mana again. Please move over here. Surprisingly, my frame rates are still not going down that badly, even though I'm recording. Oh wait, no, I'm not recording! Ah, I lied. That would be funny if I wasn't. I'd be really pissed off. I'm not even joking. I'd be extremely pissed off. Okay, this guy's like stronger than another one. As a matter of fact, here, come here. I can't just like shoot him like crazy. kind of regretting that not getting more mana now. Bro was like at the beginning of the game, I was like, fuck mana, man, I don't even use that shit. Now look at me, I'm like begging for mana now. Over here. He's about to die. Can you die, sir? I'm not joking. Can you like seriously die? What you are doing, sir?